I swear to God, if I had a heart attack on a boat and the last thing I hear on a helicopter is just me like, hey, that's the Animal House. I'd be so pissed.
Usually, you get the Mickey Mutineers podcast where we talk everything Disney, but sometimes... You get the Mutineer Disaster Hour where we talk everything else. It's like Duck Duck Goose with shitty podcasts. And then it holds just like a beat too long. Hold on, wait a minute.
I hate it when I hold a beat too long.
Ryan looks confused already, which is good. Or he's just frozen.
No, he's moving too much to be frozen.
This is Ryan's official first disaster hour. Like the last one was just super well produced, scripted.
Hey, guys, I hate to do this. I'm starving. So I'm going to try and eat real quick while we're recording. Okay,
That's good for podcasts. You better mute yourself while you're chewing.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't think you are.
Hey,
hold on.
Josh, do me a favor. Don't mute while you're chewing.
Hold on.
Don't eat while I'm chewing. I'll just swallow it. What?
Is that a Filet-o-fish?
Yeah, why?
I recognize that blue box anywhere. Did you bring me one?
Yeah, I did, actually.
Oh, what? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
Filet-o-fishes, guys.
Hold on.
I only bought two. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on, Josh. Josh, is right behind you on your shelf there. Is that the other way? The other way. Is that lower? One more. Is that your conch?
Uh-huh.
Can you grab it real quick?
Yeah, you need it?
Yeah. Can you hand that to me?
It's unreal.
Oh, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it.
Did it get smaller?
Yeah. It's how it gets through
that's the data compression.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Filet-o-fish he handed me was smaller too.
Yeah.
It gets bigger, I swear.
Yeah, it still tastes like shit, which is weird.
Stop eating the conch.
Well, no, I was talking about your
don't eat the conch. It's bad for your teeth.
No,
especially if you live in Utah or Florida.
That's what makes your teeth stronger.
No, stop it. I don't like this at all. That's worse than the Filet-o-fish.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan, can you grab that big transformer behind you?
This one right here?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one.
I haven't had one of these in a long time. It's really fucking good. Like,
I love that he's going to do this.
This is amazing radio, but I don't care.
I can't reach mine.
Yeah, right there. Here we go. Pass it over the camera. Here we go. Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That doesn't work out.
It got
What the hell is this?
Was there a fly in the tubes?
I get that reference.
Wait, Jordan, you're on mute.
That's weird. Ryan, hand it back to me real quick.
Yeah, I got you, dog. You ready?
Yeah, just give it back to me. I need a.
Here you go.
All right, thank you.
This is great for radio.
What the hell? Wait, you're both eating Filet-o-fish now?
I'm not going to waste it.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I fully understand. Look,
it cost me twice as much as it cost Jake.
You have no reason. Jake,
this joke cost me $8.39.
I totally understand Jake's condition because he has to be eating as much Filet-o-fish as possible with his bosoming bosoms that he is coming in with that training bra he's wearing.
So the story behind my bra. Hold on. Josh just adjusted his camera. I thought he was going to reach my window and tilt mine down. Jordan, stop eating that. So this right here I am blossoming. Every young man goes through this stage. No, this is a posture corrector.
Beautiful.
And I had to get this because the last thing I relied on to correct my posture was Ryan, and I've never been so let down. It was a year and a half ago. Nothing got better.
How long have you been in our family?
Ryan or me?
You.
Roughly 39 years.
Huh. And you've never been so let down?
You know what?
Well,
He's right. Ryan, you're off the hook.
so you'll be let down.
Oh, Ryan, you need to prime your internet.
It's that North Georgia internet for you.
It's both.
We'll get there. Ryan, this is wild because we're podcasting, but like Ryan's podcasting in halftime at half speed.
Oh man, I hate it when I'm listening to a podcast in the truck and I accidentally bump the half speed button.
Yeah, like
It's like I think Dan Cummins is just really fucking high, and I listened to it way too fucking long to realize that he's not high. I've got on half speed.
well, what's going to be embarrassing is when the three of us finish the podcast like 20 minutes before Ryan. And he's just there.
Yes. We should speed run a disaster hour.
Guys, welcome to the
Go,
Disaster
go,
Half
go.
Hour. We're doing a great job so far, I gotta say.
Ooh, did I send you guys a picture of this?
Yes, you did, like 4 of
God,
them.
that paint turned out fucking gorgeous.
Again, this is here. Josh, hand that to me.
Okay, here you go.
No, it's a
not
fillet of
that.
fish. Give me the raven. Give me the raven skull.
All right.
All right. No, Josh, the raven skull. Not Cassie's alligator Loki.
Here,
Take it.
here.
Take
hold
it back.
on, Let me try different.
This joke is awful.
Oh,
You
you did the
ruined it.
wrong one.
Uh-oh. The tag came off.
Oh,
Anyway, hi guys. Hi, welcome back, Ryan.
And I'm Ryan.
No, we don't do that on this show. Nobody knows who we
Let's
are.
run
Yeah,
Actually,
Ryan.
My bad.
man.
Okay.
I got ingrown hair right here, and I keep touching it. It
Man,
hurts.
I really hope you motherfuckers just went to McDonald's like right before we started recording, because if not, you're eating a cold fillet of fish, which is even worse.
No, we both went to McDonald's right before.
Okay, good.
Jordan, here's the thing. I knew you were going to bring that up. I time-stamped it. Here we go. Wait, how do I look at... No, I don't want to print the
You
photo.
gotta
How
hit
do
the eye. Hit the eye. It's got the metadata. Not that eye. Have a
No,
picture.
the other eye, the other
Oh,
eye.
shit. Ah!
Yeah, that one. One more time. I think it'll work this time.
Ah!
There we go.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
6:43.
So right before we went to McDonald's, Lily and I went to Walmart, and there was influencers live streaming, like
From
fancy
Walmart?
fucking camera and everything. Like, dude, cameraman walking backwards, filming these two people live streaming. So we got behind them. Let's pretend to look at the shelf, and then I just gave Lily a leg sweep, knocked her ass on the ground, grabbed my shopping cart, and ran the opposite direction.
Hold on, Josh. Don't make fun of influencers in Walmart as if you didn't just go buy 2 Filet-o-fishes for a podcast.
We're far from fucking influencers, though.
You don't know that.
There's a difference between a fucking joke and filming live
And
at
what we
Walmart.
do. Oh, what?
Nice.
But here, hold on, guys. A peek behind the curtain. I do want to point out that Josh's entire rear end procedure was for this joke. He had to be hungry.
Yeah. Eating this late otherwise, it upsets my tummy.
I I'm choking on a Filet-o-fish.
Good. Fucking choke on it, you son of a bitch. I hope you fucking choke so hard.
That was so good. I haven't had a sandwich that good in a while.
That's a fucking lie.
What if I died choking on a Filet-o-fish on the podcast?
And who would have deserved it?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Like, I would go out wishing you guys the best. I hope the ratings go through the roof.
That's how we get famous. just pull a subline.
That's all it took, man.
I can see the headlines. Jackass eating Filet-o-fish on podcast fucking dies.
What happened to Ryan? I think you killed Ryan by choking on that fillet of fish.
That'll happen.
Yeah, well, he had it. Okay.
Why
Ryan.
have I not made that shirt yet? You know what? Let's not talk about the things I haven't made yet. Let's move on. Sorry, Jordan. I'm still dying. Hold on. I'm going to mute myself. Josh, talk to Jordan.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Josh.
How are things?
All right, Josh, stop.
What?
Ryan, you good?
Good.
Now, here's
I
the
think I'm
thing,
good.
Ryan. We've done
We can't
many
hear you,
podcasts
Ryan.
with you. Josh, did you say you can't hear Ryan? Don't listen to Josh.
Yeah, nobody should take
I don't.
medical advice from me.
Yeah, good. Ryan gets it. Okay, so anyway, this is a disaster hour, and I want to open things up. Josh, what are you eating? No, just kidding.
A second filet-o-fish sandwich, apparently.
The other day, friend of the show, Gary Christmas, he asked me a question.
Oh,
I-
shit.
And it was a good question, and it did not go the way that he was expecting.
Okay.
Here's the question. I'm going to ask you guys. Going to bring this onto the floor.
Okay.
He says, over under on how many times you think you've ordered a milkshake in your life.
Oh.
Ordered a milkshake?
Yeah.
More than 10.
Okay. We're getting somewhere. Ryan?
I mean, more than 10, but I don't think more than 50.
Oh, wow.
What?
Okay.
Really?
I don't
Okay,
drink
so-
milkshakes that often.
Okay. I'm with
Yeah,
Jordan
so-
so far.
So last time I lived in Vegas, I did stop drinking for a couple of years. And so
Milkshakes?
my Friday night treat to myself after work, which I was getting off work at like midnight, was going by Jack in the Box and getting a Oreo milkshake.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
There you
and that
go.
lasted for about a year.
Here's the, I guess the asterisk at the end of this, the new Avengers, if you will. Here's my new Avengers. Like, I think that any time that I've had a milkshake, for the majority of those times, I was a child, and I did not order that milkshake myself. So
That's fair.
there's that. As an adult, not many milkshakes.
So going back to Walmart, we
Wait,
noticed.
no.
Why?
Well, because it'll connect. Just wait.
Oh, okay. He's doing the weave.
So no, this actually.
Jordan, shake your head. No other way.
So Lily and I were walking down the aisle with the Pop-Tarts, and she saw the strawberry milkshake Pop-Tarts and asked us if we could get it. And I told her no, and she asked me if it's because it'll bring all the boys to the yard.
Nah.
Not worth it.
Hey, you coming from a 13-year-old, that's pretty fucking funny.
I mean, if she actually said that, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, she did.
Now, if Josh made it up, no.
No, she's
Kick this cat out
Call back.
from before we were recording. Okay. Now, the boys are going to have to take a seat because now the men are going to talk about milkshakes.
Great.
Jordan,
Yeah.
what's your number?
Marty, I think I've ordered at least 20 this year.
Yeah, like I am in the hundreds easily.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
I'm in the, I would say at minimum in my entire life, 500.
Like, so I did the just quick math. I'm like, okay, I'm almost 40. If I'm averaging 4 a year, which is low, that is real low. Like, we're already at 160.
Where are you guys getting milkshakes at?
Gas
That's what I want
station,
to know.
McDonald's, In-N-Out.
Gas station? Did you get the gas station milkshake?
I've
Yeah,
had a
the
quick trip milkshake before.
The for real machines?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mix them yourself. You get to
What?
choose the thickness.
Yeah.
This is diabolical.
This guy gets it.
So
What?
I where I work is in a downtown area, and a block away from my office, there was a soda fountain that just opened up, and they do fresh milkshakes. It's a block away from it. It is a minute walk from my cubicle to the front door.
Yeah, they targeted you.
They fucking did. Hard.
Around here, I don't know where to get a good fast food milkshake.
Steak and shake.
Steak and Shake, yeah.
Fuck Steak and Shake.
No.
I mean, yes, fuck Steak and Shake, but they did have good milkshakes when I did.
We're both right.
Never had one there. Culver's is like literally just a 2-minute drive for me, and I've never had milkshake there.
Isn't their stuff custard though?
Yeah.
But they have milkshakes.
They do have milkshakes.
Custard shakes, whatever.
Isn't custard just ice cream with more egg or sugar or something?
Yeah, more egg, I think. That makes it custard.
Anyway,
Is Gary okay?
These are the for real milkshakes that you can get at gas stations.
You know what I don't like about this, Jake? Just off the cuff. I don't like that for real is shortened because that makes it feel like
Real.
It's like faux. Like it's not real. It's faux real. You're like, hey, is this a for real milkshake? They're like, yeah, it's faux real. That's not what I asked.
So
It's real-ish. That's the knockoff brand.
So the closest Jack in the Box to us here, I think, is in like Charleston.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to venture to say that close doesn't belong in that sentence.
The closest to us here.
Hold on. Charleston is in South Carolina.
Whatever. It's in the Carolinas.
South Dakota?
50-50 shot. 50-50.
Charleston, Carolinas. But anyways, it's as much as I like Jack in the Box milkshakes, it's not worth the drive.
Have you ever had a milkshake from Whataburger?
Mm.
No,
They have
I don't
the,
think I've ever been to Whataburger.
It's fine. Like it's all right. It's a little saltier than you would expect. Like
The
when you're
milkshakes?
eating, no, not the milkshake.
Oh,
just the
okay.
food. Like the burger, like when you're eating the burger, you can be like, a lot of sodium is in this thing right here. But they have the that's the first time I had a Dr. Pepper milkshake.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Wouldn't that just
Pretty
be
good.
a float?
But it's a milkshake. It's a milkshake. It's like completely whipped. It's
So-
not like,
Oh, so it's a float that they stirred?
Yes.
excuse me, they mixed it. Thank you.
Not shaken.
Is Gary okay? Why did Gary want to know this?
Hold on, I'm getting there. Reviewer Rob said, at least they didn't use the number 4. Shooting back to the for real. It's just like 4 eel.
4 or 5 eel.
I like your idea better, Jake, where like they're like, hey, we can't call this real. And they're like, what do we call it for real?
And let's make it Oreo flavor because those are real cookies too.
So
Real
I
cookies.
like the conspiracy theorists that freak the fuck out because like milkshakes and ice cream don't turn into full liquid when they get warm.
Yeah, they're dairy.
We're not doing this.
They're cream.
I see where this is going. My mind's eye can read ahead about 5 minutes, and I know where we're going.
Oh
We're
no,
not
I
doing
just
this.
like the fucking conspiracy theorists that just can't wrap their brains around common fucking sense. That's all.
That's every conspiracy.
Yeah. that's-
Well,
You
yes,
just described
yes.
every
But there-
conspiracy
There's
theory.
some conspiracies that I just love how stupid they are. Like
They're
flat
great.
Earth's my favorite.
Okay,
but
I like
hold
the
on.
ones that aren't serious.
But the ones like I say, the ones that can't understand how cream works. It's in the fucking name.
My milkshake melted and I got butter. And wouldn't you know it, brought all the boys to the yard. Get out of the yard!
What was that like back in 2020 when everybody downloaded TikTok because of the pandemic? There was that one sound that was going on, and it was like people looking out the window going, "What are all these boys doing in my yard?" And they wait a few seconds and they would go, "Oh no, my milkshakes!"
Oh, that takes me back.
I
Oh,
never
man.
saw that, and I'm happy that
simpler
it
times.
exists, but sad that I didn't see it.
Okay, so the milkshake conversation. So
Sorry.
I gave Gary my answer, which is the same answer I just gave you guys, which is hundreds.
Sure.
And
What does Gary have to say to that?
first of all, I classified milkshakes, or the kind of milkshakes I said I'll get shitty syrup shakes from McDonald's, the fanciest hand scoop shakes from sit-down restaurants, and I even specified this. I said, I'll even get the for real gas station machine shakes. I'm not picky. And then he said, it only counts as a milkshake if you have to suck it through a straw.
What the hell kind of fucking milkshake is he
That's
drinking?
Oh.
no.
And then he quoted that classification came from Chloe.
That tracks.
Well, Chloe's wrong.
She's
Yeah.
lactose intolerant. I don't believe she
Yeah,
has
I'm not
any
trusting
right-
her opinion.
Wait, hold on, Ryan. That is exactly what I said almost. I said, I'm not going to bow to the arbitrary rules of the lactose intolerant girl.
No, I
Shitty
agree.
superhero name, by the way.
Lactose intolerant.
Literally shitty superhero name.
That's true. I mean, some of the best milkshakes I remember having, I had with a spoon.
Right, some of the best. Like all the fancy ones you have to eat with a spoon. That being said,
I like the
Gary and
ones
Chloe,
that
I love you.
The ones that you think you're going to be able to suck through a straw, but then you just create a vacuum and it sucks your head through the straw.
Oh, that's the worst.
I hate when that happens.
Hold on, Ryan. You're not even eating milkshakes anymore.
Hold on. That doesn't mean that I haven't. I'm just under like where you guys are. But like I have the experience.
Like some of the best milkshakes, if you get like ones with chunks in it, like this Oreo for real one. Those
Shut
chunks
up about the for real.
Well, now I'm curious about this for real.
They're really good. They're
I'm going to have
kind
to
of good.
go to the
They're
the
really
racetrack
good.
down the street.
They're
here.
really good, Josh.
They're really good.
I almost fell over.
Yeah, the racetrack down the street has the Frill machine. It's usually broken.
What is this, McDonald's?
Real machine.
No, it's racetrack. I just fucking said that. You not listening?
What kind of races go on there?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Thank you. By the way, I
This
was
is
talking to
North
the
Georgia,
coworker
sir. What kind of races do you think's going on here?
today. Yeah, saw that come from a
NASCAR.
mile away. I
Yeah.
was talking with a coworker today, and I said QT's biblical name of Quick Trip, and I realized that I haven't said Quick Trip in like maybe years. I've only said QT. Can anyone relate, or is that just me?
I don't know.
Nah,
What
I
I,
can understand that.
I use either or.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of mood strikes me at the time.
If you're in a bad mood, it's just like biblical, just straight up Quick Trip.
Speaking of
If
gas
I'm riding
stations,
somewhere with the wife, I'll say I'm going to go to the U gas station. Then she looks at me weird.
That's a good
And
one.
I tell her she's
I
a
like
QT.
nice.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm sorry, you're going to go to the what?
The U station.
She's a cutie.
okay, opposite of that, Josh is going to be familiar with this because he's been to Colorado. But I just need your opinion on
The
this.
Kroger
Shut up,
gas
Josh. Shut up, Josh.
stations
Shut
in
up, Josh.
Colorado have the best name ever.
I just want you guys' opinion on this.
They changed the name.
No.
Kroger finally changed the name this year. I don't know what they changed it to, but it's no longer Come and Go.
They didn't change the name. Maverick bought it out.
I would even maybe
Oh.
give them if they spelled it COME and go, like, fine. This is ridiculous.
That is one letter difference from just being sexually saturated.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah,
That bathroom is a nightmare. I already know that bathroom is just
The first thing I saw was in Rock Springs, Wyoming, and I didn't even need to stop. It's like I gotta go here.
No, like rule number 2 in life is don't stop at the come and go in Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Oh,
This is why you are who you
which
are.
is weird because rule number 1 is don't stop in Rock Springs, Wyoming.
Wait, hold on. I thought rule number 1 was we don't talk about Fight Club.
Bro, fuck.
What?
That's the secret menu.
Well, then who's talking about Bruno then?
Speaking of secret menu,
Hold on, no, George's gonna get us kicked out of so many clubs.
This guy's going to say Beetlejuice 2 more times. I know it.
speaking of secret menus, though, I went to In-N-Out a couple months ago.
I'm
Wait,
so
pause.
jealous.
Do you guys have In-N-Out over there yet?
No, we're about to.
Oh,
Really?
There's one opening
No.
in Atlanta.
What? When?
Let me
Where?
get the address, but yeah, it's like Atlanta proper, like
No
near Lucky Street, North
Really?
Ave.
How does the varsity feel about this?
Well, I think there's a turf war going on at that point.
I probably.
Does Varsity have Bible quotes on their paper cups?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh no,
In-N-Out
it was a false
does.
alarm.
Ah, good.
Someone
Anyways.
made a fake post about it with like an image, but nope, not real.
Ah,
Okay.
shit. Well,
Anyways, I ordered a Flying Dutchman animal style. And
I
They told
hate that
me-
that's true.
they told me that I could not order the Flying Dutchman animal style. So I said, okay, well then can I get a Flying Dutchman with grilled onions and the In-N-Out sauce on it? And she told me yes.
but that's animal style.
I know. I'm well aware of that. So I still
I
got the
don't
Flying
know.
Dutchman animal style.
See, here's my thing. I don't know if it's just because like I'm very aware of my size. I don't think I could walk up to another human and say that I want something animal style.
I keep hoping that if I order it enough, animal will just pop up from behind the counter.
Your animal's really good. Like I mean, you're the drummer.
I was going to say I'm already halfway there.
You got the beard.
Red hair, drums, I got it already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, do you have ADD?
Yeah,
ADHD? Okay.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know, so someone brought this up to my attention, and it completely broke my brain. We were having like a beer, and they said that like they drink sometimes because it helps their ADHD, and like drinking will like alcohol specifically will help you like calm your ADHD. And I was like, oh, that's so weird. I don't really get tipsy when I drink. And I was like, oh no.
It just aligns everything.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. So-
Josh, you do not get to use that excuse retroactively.
Yeah, no, mine was self-medicating for PTSD for the most part.
All these letters.
It's true. So I was wondering, Jake, if for this disaster hour, if you wanted a little sneak peek under the hood of how everyone's doing at the box office league.
Oh, you know what? Hey, everyone, go listen to the podcast of the Cinema Showdown to catch up on the box office league. Yeah, I would like to hear.
Great. So let's go ahead and start with the man of the hour, and that would be Jake.
Am I in first
Jake
place?
currently has 2 movies that have performed. No. Well, actually, yeah, you are. That's true. You are. You
Let it
won't
be
be for
known.
long, but you are. So Jake has 2 movies that have competed so far, and that would be Clown in a Cornfield and Thunderbolts Asterisk. So Clown in a Cornfield is doing some bang up numbers of 6.3 million. Good job, Jake.
Nice. That's really boosted.
And Thunderbolts has done 155.4 million. So Jake is at 161. Good job, Jake.
Cool. Like Jordan's gonna beat that this weekend. Just in one weekend, Jordan's gonna take the lead.
You're dead. You're dead. I already checked.
And Thunderbolts is my biggest movie.
That's true. Kyle has had no movies released. Morgan, as of this week, has had Final Destination, which is 51 million. So you're still beating Morgan so far. I have only had 2 movies come out, but even then, it's the Weeknd movie, which, by the way, did you guys know that the Weeknd remade Misery, but he was James Caan?
No. Is that what this movie
Hurry
is?
up tomorrow. The plot of the movie is literally that Jenna Ortega is like an obsessed fan, and The Weeknd plays The Weeknd, and she kidnaps him, and then like does the whole like American Psycho, do you like Huey Lewis in the news thing, and dances to blinding lights in front of The Weeknd while he's tied up in a bed.
Wait, is he
Like
playing
this
himself?
is just Misery. He's playing himself.
Also, I have a question, and I've been afraid to. Now, it is the weekend, right?
No, it's Monday.
I'll give it to him.
He's right. He's right.
I don't even know who the Weeknd is, so keep going.
It's the guy from Halloween Horror Nights.
Damn it!
that
Also
narrows it
true.
down. Thanks.
Okay, why are you asking about the Weeknd's name?
Well, just because of the spelling, I realized I was like, is it the weekend or the weekend?
It's first off, the Weeknd.
Wait a minute. What did I say?
It's the Weeknd, and so I bet on his movie, and that got me $3 million. And then I bet on Friendship, which is not fully like released yet. It's still kind of like in limited. Next week it'll be full. 2 million, and then I will give it another 2 million because I'm going to see it about 1,000 times in theaters. The math doesn't math on that. And then finally, Jordan has had 2 movies released. And I would like to ask the room if they have even heard of the movie Juliet and Romeo.
Nope. I didn't even watch the trailer after I listened to that.
Well, Jordan hasn't drafted and he's never heard of it. So that's how we're doing.
Weird choice, Jordan.
So, speaking of movies,
Thank you.
hopefully sometime this year, the Red Sonja reboot will hit theaters. I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I've not even heard of this. I know Red Sonja, but I haven't heard of the reboot.
It was done filming like 2-3 years ago. They just haven't found distribution.
You know, I want to say that's a bad sign, but Looney Tunes pulled it off.
Yeah, it was done. MJ Bassett directed it.
You don't know who that is.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
I looked at her movies not too long ago, and I know some of them, but I forgot them already because.
Sorry, did you say movies?
Boobies.
Yeah, I heard movies.
That's what I heard.
I said movies.
I heard movies.
I don't know if I feel comfortable looking at her movies.
Time to
But
find
you
out
want
why.
to see Red Sonja?
I was about to say the same thing.
I'm talking about MJ Bassett's movies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well.
I want to look at Red Sonja's.
Well, yeah, okay.
Hey guys, look! I have a truck.
That's a robot.
Redo that, bud.
Yeah,
You're like the guy that built the Simba Legos.
yeah.
So, fun fact. Tonight, there was a mystery screening at Regal and AMC's, and it was advertised to be rated R, a horror movie, and not yet released. Okay, so NCG, which is a theater chain near us, has also said, you know what? Us too. We're also showing a movie tonight. So my brother lives in Savannah, doesn't have an AMC or a Regal really close to him, but he does have an NCG. So AMC and Regal, a lot of fans decoded that it's Bring Her Back, the new movie from the guys who did Talk to Me. So Tim is like, holy shit, I'm going. So he buys a ticket, $7, gets to NCG, and he's texting me like, dude, you missed it. Like, you're not going to be here for it. It sucks to be you. I'll text you how it is. So the trailers start, and the trailers are Pixar's Elio. And Tim's like, uh-oh, I don't think that I'm getting the Bring Her Back A24 horror movie. I think that I'm going to get Lilo and Stitch. So, which I get it. I mean, still a big deal, but he came for horror, and he's getting like the newest Disney live action remake. So he texted me 3 minutes later, and he's like, "Oh no, man, we're back on board. It's a body horror trailer." And then 30 seconds later, he texts me back. He's like, "Never mind, it's Freakier Friday." So he was like, "Shit, it's Lilo and Stitch." And then the movie comes up. It's not Lilo and Stitch, and it's not Bring Her Back. It's a movie from Angel Studios called The Last Rodeo. So Tim left. Like, it said The Last Rodeo, and he just stood up and walked out. And a lot of people were laughing in the theater. So
hold on, dude, I didn't know mystery movies was a thing.
Yeah, dude, they're bringing it back.
Apparently, it's a bad thing. Okay, let's read the synopsis for The Last Rodeo.
I'm so excited for you guys to hear this.
Starring Neil McDonough.
McDonough.
I never said it. What?
McDonough.
McDonough. Okay, I was like, I just realized I've never said his name out loud. I've only read it.
Neil McDonough.
Hold on. Were you about to fucking pronounce it McDonough?
Or McDonough?
McDonough. I was going with McDonough.
I knew it.
And then I panicked, and then you guys called me out. Rightfully so. You guys are right on this. Anyway,
Proceed.
synopsis. To save his grandson, a retired... You like how I just shifted right into what the heck is Jake talking about voice?
That or Mr. Movie Phone, but yeah.
It's the same voice. It's Kermit the Frog doing Mr. Movie Phone. That's what the heck is Jake talking about.
Woman.
To save his grandson, a retired rodeo star enters a high-stakes bull riding competition. Along the way, he confronts his past, discovers faith, and proves that true courage lies in family. Now, if that's
Shooter
true,
McGavin in it.
He's right.
Oh shit, I'm in. But if true courage lies in family, Josh has let me down.
What about the rest of the family?
Them too. Don't worry.
Well, Chloe.
I just don't want to be in
Chloe's
this
a given.
alone.
Wait, what'd you say about Chloe?
Chloe's a given at this point if she's lying about milkshakes.
Yeah, but she's chaotic, so this is what she does. This is why we love her. I just want to point out, what the hell is a high-stakes bull riding competition?
I'm so glad you asked. I've seen this trailer. It's delightful because in it, he's like, he talks and everyone else talks like he's an ex-cop. Like, he's like, I don't do that stuff anymore. And they're like, I'm so glad because I was so worried about you. And then his grandson has like a heart attack. No, it's even worse. He gets hit in the head with a baseball. And when he gets hit in the head with a baseball during a baseball game, the doctors say, hey, he has a tumor in his brain. And the only way that we can operate...
That's how Jake got his extra thumb. Hit in the head with the baseball, start growing a new thumb.
I have the scar. Anyway, I'm going to hear the rest of this trailer.
So, after the grandfather hears of this, they're like, yeah, well, you know what? It's going to cost like $2 million for the surgery. And his mom is like, oh, we don't have $2 million. And the grandfather's like, we're about to. And they're like, no, you said you left that laugh behind. And it literally shows him, like, Neil McDonough is like 60. And he's like in the back of a barn, just like doing push-ups, like one-handed. And then like he just does a rodeo. And when you ask Jake, like, what a high-stakes rodeo looks like, I got to tell you, it looks a lot like a rodeo.
But hold on. My question is it his first rodeo?
No,
it's his last
rodeo. Thank you, Josh. It's
pay attention.
I really hope that's like the dramatic last line. Is they're like, be careful out there, and he's like, this ain't my first rodeo.
I do want to point out that is the exact plot of Breaking Bad. Just replace rodeo with drugs.
Yeah. No, it's literally that.
This is a good commentary on the American healthcare system.
I was going to say that too.
It's not.
It's just so fucking ridiculously expensive that we got to put ourselves at risk to fucking pay for our healthcare.
Yeah, I was going
I'll
to say.
tell you what it is, Josh. It sounds like I went to Canton, Georgia, and I walked into an ER and I asked someone to explain healthcare to me. And then I wrote The Last Rodeo. That's what it sounds like. You got to, do a rodeo or something to make up the money for these brain tumor surgeries.
These kind of movies aren't coming out of Canada, though.
If they were, they'd be taxed.
All right.
How do you tariff a movie? I want you to legitimately answer for me how you tariff a movie.
I don't know. How do you vote the fucking idiot that came up with this idea to the president?
I did.
No.
That's how. I did not.
Well, okay, neither did I. But as a country, we did.
Maybe. Jerry's still out on that, actually.
Oh, strong maybe, yes.
Hold on. I just want to point out, I try to veer away from politics on here, but like these tariffs, because this is my happy place, this is where I escape the world, have individually attacked each one of us. Movies, Mattel, the country of Mattel. Josh, what do you love?
Plastic from other countries to make
Tariff.
raven skulls.
Jake, where did you get that posture checker?
China.
Oh, see?
My 3D printer got from China. But I got to tell you, best goddamn customer service I've ever had. I was trying to troubleshoot my fucking heat bed, and, because I'm a mechanic, I fucking troubleshoot things. And they said, oh, okay. And just didn't question it, sent me a whole new heat bed.
And now Josh could just make his own China.
So,
which would be better than what? Anyways.
One of the podcasts that I listened to, The Big Picture, they said something about it that I thought was hilarious. They're a movie podcast, by the way. He said, this was after the announcement of the movie tariffs was dropped, which isn't going to happen. He said, at first they came for they came for democracy, and I said nothing. And then they came for basic human rights, and I said nothing. And then they came for movies, and this shall not stand. So,
nice.
Hold
here
on.
we are.
Have they gone for cheap burritos yet?
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
In a roundabout way.
Oh, Jordan's just getting hosed over here.
Yeah, man.
I mean, to be fair, actually, hold on. That's true. Jake, you're the only person here who doesn't have a beard and glasses. We're repping like eating tacos all the time. What are you doing?
Eating Filet-o-fishes.
And that's the inverse of us.
In the middle of the Mojave Desert.
The literal inverse.
So,
yeah, what are you doing eating Filet-o-fishes in the Mojave Desert?
It's fresh. It's fine.
It's not. It's literally
okay. If we're gonna go that route, have you guys ever had a fucking chicken sandwich or a hamburger? Where's the closest fucking chicken farm to you?
Like
how fresh is that fucking chicken?
There's fucking one on the other side of my house. There's a whole chicken plant right there.
You can't do this to him. You cannot play this game with Jordan.
You can fucking smell it from my backyard.
Oh, this backfired real fast. I got cow farms here. They're not happy cows. It's hot. You can smell them. It smells like steak.
They're Mojave cows.
Remember that opening scene of Mars Attacks?
They're fucking half cooked when you buy them.
Yeah, you can actually just
before you slaughter them.
Yeah, rare. Just they're like mostly there. So
don't need to put a flame through them. Well, maybe just sear the outside a little bit.
So,
wait, hold on a second, Ryan. What were you calling me out for?
Eating fish in the desert.
Yes,
just the whole my aesthetic.
Yeah, but you didn't even have to add. You didn't even have to add the in the desert part. You could have just called him out for eating a fillet of fish.
That's true. Yeah.
But at least I didn't eat two.
Hey, so question for you.
I've got a spare. You want it?
Since this is my first disaster hour, which I feel like it's not, but let's say it is.
Official first. You've been on disaster hour.
Okay, thank you. So since this is my first official disaster hour, that means that we just talk about anything that's not Disney, right?
Yeah, and then sometimes we mess up and accidentally talk about Disney.
Great. So let's talk about Epic Universe, right?
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm about to go there.
We're about to get a full report from both you and Morgan, right?
Yeah.
Morgan was there this past week. Can you get off me? Thank you. Sorry, Murph's like jumping all over me. Thank you, Jordan.
You're welcome.
So,
What about
Morgan
us?
just went last week,
Yeah.
and then you're going this weekend.
Yeah. I leave Thursday.
So, how are you feeling after everything you've heard? Like, what's your mind at? Where's your
Oh,
mind?
I am gaslighting myself severely.
Oh,
Because
is it that bad?
maybe no. Let me tell you my thoughts, because we've heard from Morgan. I've been checking the wait times app every day. So many closures, and here's my Zen, saying. I'm just like, well, they're in previews. Of course, this is going to happen by Thursday. Everything's going to work like clockwork. No, it will. It's Universal. They are prided on their quality and their attractions running at.
Have you ridden the Mummy roller coaster in Hollywood?
Yeah.
How's that quality? Those animatronics look like they were made by the Wallace and Gromit guy.
Now, here's what I'll say. Universal has done a really good job with Epic Universe of making their rides look amazing. Like the quality of the rides looks great. Now the problem is the functionality of the ride.
Right. Like, here's the thing. I've seen the dinosaurs on the Jurassic Park ride. Those have not aged well at all.
Well, I mean, they've been around for millions of years, Jake.
Okay, let me pick it. Okay, the mummy's on the mummy ride. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
They just look dead.
King Kong on the, oh, shit.
So
He burned
while we're
down.
talking about rides being functional,
Yeah.
and I know this is a little bit of a segue back to Disney.
Damn it.
Do you think they're going to fix all the problems in Test Track? I'm betting what you know.
Well, I mean, they're completely redid it, right? So it's not even
No.
fixing the problems. They just
They didn't
redid it.
fix the cars. They just
made new
painted
ones.
them.
Well, the inside's going to be different.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. They did remold them, huh? But it's still going to be the same fucking drivetrain. They're not going to rebuild that whole drivetrain. It'd be expensive.
I don't know what a drivetrain is, and you've lost me. It's just a big slot car track. It's just you just got to flip the cars
They
over
just
and
took the body
regrade.
off and then put a new body on.
I don't know what.
Okay,
this
you
is.
just did the Patrick, take bikini bottom and put it over here.
So
Pretty much.
I have to interrupt because because I have to drastically change the subject.
Jurassically.
Jurassically.
Yes.
Oh, we're going
Drastically
back
changed the
to
subject.
Universal.
Yeah.
So this morning when I was scrolling social media, I found this video. And the video is of this shitty kid who steps on a cat's tail, and then the cat screams, and then the other cat gets spooked and then chases the other cat and starts smacking him because he's perceiving this kid as a threat because he just stepped on a cat.
Uh-huh.
And then the dog comes in because the kid starts whining and just hysterically screaming and crying. And I clicked on it, and all of these fucking comments are like, "That's a good dog. That's a good dog." I'm like, the kid stepped on the fucking cat.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Dog
a good
will-
cat.
Yeah. If anything, that cat's good for fucking putting that kid in its place for not watching where he was fucking stepping. And it was comment after comment of just people praising the dog and how that they would just have kicked the cat out of the house, or that cat would have been dead, or that cat would have been in the. And I'm just like,
Jesus.
I was like, the fucking cats didn't do anything wrong. Your
So-
shitty kid. Hold on. The shitty kid. This I'm going deep on this, so don't fucking interrupt me. It's the shitty kid that just started this chain reaction of shit. So I'm fucking get rid of the kid. So I I ended up just posting on the video, and I was like, hey, maybe the kid should watch where he's stepping. Those cats didn't do anything wrong. And then I had a bunch of people agree with me. And then there was a whole bunch of other people that started to like try to have an argument with me about this. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, people, get a fucking hobby. But somebody, so one person said, commented back to me and said, if someone accidentally steps on your toe, you attack them? To which I replied, no, because I'm not a fucking cat. Crazy that someone would put the same expectations on an animal that they'd put on a human. But yeah, if I was a cat, they're getting swiped at. And then, wait, hold on. It gets better. Hold on. Put a pin in it. I just checked my fucking comments, and some dude goes, how long have you sat down to pee? To which I replied, why are you interested in how I take a piss, you fucking weirdo? We're talking about a cat, a dog, and a kid over here.
Nice.
What the fuck is going on?
Internet.
So
this is why I don't post on the internet.
So we've got 3 cats, right? We've got Whiskey, our old cat, then we got Freya and Brunhild, the younger 2. And Freya's always under our feet. And so she inevitably gets stepped on accidentally, screams, runs off. And then Whiskey, she's to the point where she's finally tolerating the younger 2, but she really doesn't like them a whole lot. But Whiskey will come running in and fucking glare at us like, you motherfucker, I'll fucking kill you if you step on that cat again.
Good cat.
Yeah. Yeah, so
like, I've had dogs, cats, and kids. Jordan's 100% right.
Right. But no, like,
get rid of the kid.
Listen, all right, like, I get it. There's people that are pro dog, there are people that are pro cat, there are people that are pro both. But like, fucking the one dude's like, why do you sit down to pee? I'm like, we're talking about a goddamn dog and a cat.
You should have replied and say, because I like the cold water on the tip of my dick.
Oh shit! That would have been a great one. Should I delete it and then repost?
Yeah.
Wait, no, TikTok will
No.
you for that.
Reply under your original comment and be like, no, wait, actually, and then say what Josh said.
No way I can top this.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So we all have a thing, and apparently Josh's thing is just angry internet comments.
Shit, man, that would have been a much better fucking response. God damn. I'm angry at myself now.
So, like, my takeaway here is, like, if you need to get back at someone on the internet, just ask Josh first.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking, yeah.
Because, like, you're not gonna win. There's no winning.
No, it's some fucking shitty.
And so that's been my mentality lately, is these guys are just assholes. I'm not going to try and reason with them. I'm just going to be an asshole back.
So, like, again, not to get political, because I'm trying not to, but that's all I use the Mickey Mutineers Twitter for, is to yell at politicians for being stupid. And then the best part is Ryan likes them.
Yeah.
No. I'm supportive. I don't know what to tell you.
That's all I use my Twitter page for these days too. Is just to, like, retweet shitty politicians with like memes that said, "Oh, you said that shit out loud, huh?"
If you look at my Twitter likes, which you can't now, but if you look at my Twitter likes, it is movies, AEW, occasionally something funny, and then Jordan calling Elon Musk a turd.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't done that in a while, but I had a good streak going on.
Well, I like to think that was why that Jordan calling Elon Musk a turd is why Elon got fired.
It all comes back to that.
I hope so.
In my head, that's you did it, Jordan. Well done.
Before they found Jordan's Twitter, they're just like, look, we're at the line here, okay? People aren't happy with you, but enough people are happy with you to where it's okay. And then they see Jordan's Twitter, like, that's it. It's too much.
You're fucking done.
Yeah.
You pissed off Jordan.
Like, I'm glad you're all on board with, like, we're all in the same mindset here, because, like, I am tweeting all this from the Mickey Mutineers account. But also, like, normal Jake would have just deleted the account and be like, I'm not going to this website anymore. But in my mind, I'm like, what if we piss someone off and then they make a Mutineers account and they start following Nazis and stuff, and I don't have time for that. So I need to keep ours.
Yeah.
No, we fully support you in that. It's a complicated thing on my side because Jordan and I did use the Dominion servers for Cinema Showdown. So that didn't go super great for us, but you live and you learn.
So again, slight or complete topic change. How many of you guys have ever done physical therapy before?
Oh, doing it right now,
dude. I'm doing it right now too.
No, I mean just that's all. Oh. What are you doing?
So I have had a really bad case of tennis elbow since February, and it started to move over to this elbow like about a month ago. So I've got both elbows out of commission. But I've started to go to physical therapy, and I'm like 3 appointments in. Have you guys ever gotten dry needled before?
No,
I live in Utah.
Josh just has to walk through the cactus patch.
Just, hey, buddy.
Come to find out, that's not pronounced saguaro.
It's saguaro?
Yeah, I was learning that yesterday.
I learned it like 2 weeks ago.
Hey, guys.
Is that just acupuncture?
Guys, it's okay, man. You can call me whatever you want, man. I'm still your bud. I'm still your friend. I'm still your pal.
Thanks, friendly saguaro.
Hey, you're welcome, Yash.
All right, we're gonna have a conversation about your pronunciation of my name. Oh, guys!
Do I have to animate that?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Real quick though, we'll come back to you, Josh. I promise. Dry needle. Have you been dry needled, Josh?
Mm-mm.
Did you guys know what it is?
I kind of was today.
Oh no! I don't want
No, you weren't. So I guess like the dude, like the physical therapist, was like, "Hey, man, you scared of needles?" And I was like, "No." He goes, "All right, sign this." I was like, "I don't know if I like this."
I don't like how he said that either.
So, right. And basically he explained it to me, and it's essentially acupuncture, but not acupuncture. Like acupuncture's got this weird like metaphysical shit tied to it and whatever. But dry needle is like, no, like the spot on the trigger point of your muscle that won't contract is like we take a tiny needle and we stab it, and you'll feel a twitch. And you'll wait like 10 or 15 seconds, and then we take the needle out, and that like the stabbing the trigger point's actually supposed to like help that part relax. So I got dry needled 2 weeks in a row, and I'm gonna tell you, man, feels weird. Feels weird.
That's not the review I was expecting.
Now, like, listen, does it work? Absolutely. This arm right here, this forearm feels way better than it did a week and a half ago. This one today is going to be sore like a motherfucker tomorrow.
So dry needling is just acupuncture without the ancestral guilt.
Kind of, yeah. There's like actual scientific studies to back up dry needling.
Right, but I feel like the way that he asked you that was that he just wanted to poke you.
Probably, but I mean,
line ever.
Yeah. So
can I poke you? Sign this.
She's like, yeah, you're good. We got your medicine. Hey, quick question. Are you afraid of needles?
So
shit, I did that backwards.
I had tennis elbow last year, and I got because that kind of stuff's expensive, so I just got a brace for it.
Dude, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, it hurts like hell.
I've been doing it for months.
I've had it since fucking February, and it still hurts.
Yeah, it goes away eventually. Hopefully.
Fucking.
Hope you like ibuprofen.
Yeah, I buy fucking stock. Anyway, Josh, you were about to say something about something going up your butt.
Before my colonoscopy today, they're checking me in, and the one nurse, he's like, "How do you pronounce your last name?" I'm like, "It's Hess." He's like, "That's just a weird last name. I've never heard that before. It's super rare." I'm like, "You've not been to Pennsylvania ever, have you?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Everybody in Pennsylvania is named Hess." He's like, "Are you from Pennsylvania?" And I said, "Nope."
If we go back far enough, we are.
Well, yeah, the one dude that gave birth to all the Hesses in Utah.
John.
Yeah.
He had 10 wives.
Okay,
It's
the
true.
one dude and his 7 wives that had 70 children.
There
10,
it is.
10,
Okay, yeah.
10.
There's tend to be women involved.
Show
in
some
that.
respect for your something great.
Hold on, update. Somebody just commented, maybe that cat shouldn't be laying in the middle of the hallway. To which I replied, yeah, tell that to the cat. See how well that fucking goes over.
Nice. Nice. Maybe the kid should fucking open his eyes and walk the fuck around the cat.
Maybe he shouldn't be on that goddamn escalator.
He's on the escalator again.
Oh man, now I need to watch Mallrats.
It's a great movie. Hey, Jake, does Mickey Mutineers have an HR?
Yeah, it's Jordan.
Okay, great. Hey, Jordan, can I
What's
register a complaint?
Yeah, sure.
Josh,
I know what this is. I know what this is.
No, Josh, shut up.
So Josh asked if we wanted to see a picture of something earlier, and I said very clearly, I do not. And he immediately sent the picture. And it was actually of his colonoscopy.
So can I tell you how happy I was that you guys stacked a shit ton of stickers on it?
We got you.
Because whenever I checked it, I was at work on work's Wi-Fi, and I'm like, oh, thank God, because I would have been like that would have pinged something at like our HR office.
I mean, in all fairness, it just looked like the inside of an ear canal.
Yeah, it's just a medical picture.
He
It's not
literally
like,
said, "This is my butthole."
Okay, but without like in a vacuum. But my favorite part of that was
it wasn't
me
my
using
brown eye.
It was me using the super excited Morgan sticker.
Yeah. No, my favorite part was that he sent it, and then he said, "Oh, I thought you said you did," and Jake immediately responded with, "He didn't."
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, I know Jordan has his notifications turned off with that thread. He's spouted that clearly and proudly, and I'm proud of him. I don't blame him. So when me and Josh and Ryan are going off, every single time my thought is, Jordan's going to read this tonight.
Yep.
And it's got to be magical for him. Real quick, review at Rob went to Epic Universe.
Oh wow! Okay,
Nice.
Rob.
He said, I said, were the rides open? And he said, yes, some did have delays like Monsters and Mario Kart at points, but they were going for us to do same day. Only real ride issue was the Harry Potter one. And that's kind of
400-minute wait. That makes sense.
yeah. So see, now I read Rob's review, that's in his name. He reviews things.
Right.
And maybe my gaslighting is
Rob?
correct. They just work. Yeah, he robs things. He's a robber.
Rob, if you're still up for reviewing things, Josh has an image he could send over. We're wondering if you could review that for us.
My doctor already did. She said it's fine.
Yeah, I think I'd just like to have a professional like Rob. Check it over.
He said no yeet.
I don't know
Is that what your
means.
doctor said?
That means send, right?
No, he didn't
Mr.
sign
Hess-
anything.
Mr. Hess, I have terrible news. We've checked your colonoscopy report, and
You're
No
an
yeet.
asshole.
Wait, Ryan,
No
what did you
yeet.
say?
no yeet.
The report's just like, there's no food in here.
Yeah.
You're hollow.
Jordan, you were kind of an asshole earlier because Josh said, I haven't eaten in 36 hours. And you sent a picture of you eating chips.
Wait, did he?
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
They were
that's-
chocolate covered pretzels. Thank you. Very
Oh, I'm
much.
so sorry. Okay, so you're really staying on the Mallrats theme then.
Yeah.
He's stink palming me.
Actually, they're kind of like a weird like.
Salty?
No.
I bought the chocolate covered pretzel flavored Oreos tonight. They're pretty good. But
Hold on.
They taste like pretzels.
Jordan sends a picture of him eating the chocolate covered pretzels, and then Ryan says, Josh, you want some?
Well, when I realized we're being assholes, I just jumped in.
And Rob said, Jordan, that Grimlock popcorn bucket is at the main Universal store in City Walk.
Jake, take note of that.
Noted?
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
And I will send you a picture of it, Jordan.
Thank you.
and a Nintendo 64.
So,
Okay.
speaking
Yeah,
of popcorn buckets, I got to bring this up because it's bothering me.
All right, and then Ryan, and then we're going to wrap this up.
On Reddit, the Disneyland thread, people taking pictures of the same fucking asshole with just like
Oh yeah.
millions of fucking popcorn buckets. Same guy every fucking time.
Josh, today's not the day to be talking about pictures of assholes.
The same jerk.
There you go.
There it is. Well, maybe
Anyways.
he should have watched out for the cat. Is that what we're doing?
Disneyland cats. This is a call to action. Do your thing.
No, because then Aristocats, like, just imagine all the TikTok sounds that are going to blow up.
Oh man. And like
So my thing is, who all got a Switch 2 pre-order?
I did not. I can't.
I got
afford
two
an
of them,
$800 I can't afford an $800 piece of equipment right now.
$500.
Didn't one of them? Did you find someone to have it go to, Jordan? The second one?
Yeah, Richard's gonna get it.
Oh, of course,
So
Mr. Punks for Plastics.
yeah.
Did you guys all get the Mario Kart bundle?
I didn't get the bundle only because I was willing to pay the extra $30 for the hard copy because it won't take up as much extra space on the hard drive. Because the whole game gets saved on the hard drive versus just the save data.
That is smart. I did get the bundle, and I'm very excited. Maybe not surprising for a lot of people who know my wife, but legitimately, I told her about the Switch 2, and she's like, I was like, and there's Mario Kart. She's like, And I was like, and you can play as the cow. She was like, when does the pre-order go live?
So 100%, that's exactly what fucking Chelsea did. So I watched the stream and then I sent it to her. I said, "Oh, here's some clips from Mario Kart." She didn't say cool. She didn't say. She goes, "Who the fuck is that cow?"
What's funny is I've never met Chelsea. She seems lovely, but there's two things I know about her:
I've never met her either.
Mario and Animal Crossing. And I feel like being the cow in Mario Kart just kind of crosses those lines splendidly.
It does. And also, if you go back and watch that footage, not only is the cow like doing sick flips and stuff on the, I'm sorry, Moo doing sick flips on the cart and everything, it's also doing sick flips in Moo Meadows where other cows are just grazing. And my question is, are the other cows like show off, or are they more like, what the hell is that cow doing?
Greg, stop it. You're embarrassing us. Just be a cow.
Be a moo.
They're all car.
So they all just stop and eat and
Yeah.
rip off Far Side comics.
Yeah.
I got you, Josh.
I'm glad
So-
somebody did.
My pre-order story is, for some reason, I just trusted the whole like register with the Nintendo Network to get your pre-order,
Yeah. Put your faith in Miyamoto.
and so I did, and here I am pre-orderless.
Well, I thought you said you did.
I assume there's a queue. I assume like thousands of people did before me, because the thing I got was like, "Hey, we'll let you know when one's available."
Oh, you got Jingle All the Way.
Yeah,
You got Turbo Man.
I did get Turbo Man. I got Star Wars Kenner boxed.
I mean, I don't know. Early bird box. I don't know if like how much you want one, but I know that a lot of GameStops are getting more for the midnight release, so they'll have enough to satisfy their pre-orders, and then I think they'll have like a small amount for walk-ups.
And it comes out June 2nd?
5th.
Oh, that's a Thursday. So wait,
But
like
here's-
Thursday morning?
So it'll be Wednesday at midnight. Wednesday night, midnight.
So like Wednesday night, right after 11:59 p.m.
Correct.
Okay.
So here's the other option, Jake. You are going to Epic Universe this weekend.
Should I just kidnap Mario?
You should find Mario and just like put him upside down and shake him. Oh,
I was gonna slip him a 20.
uh,
Who's your dog?
Murph doesn't like it.
The Uniblaster.
The Uniblaster. He does not like it. I'm sorry. I'll put it down. Okay.
Yeah.
Negotiation.
I'm gonna slip Mario a crisp 5. Okay.
You got any more of those Switch 2s back there?
You know, I bet if I paid Toad, he would run back and grab me one.
Also, last thing, I promise. Morgan was texting us this weekend, and he was telling you, Jake, about you going. And the way he said it was so great. He was like, hey, Jake, do they have the Yoshi's Adventure ride in Hollywood? And you were like, no, they don't. He's like, oh, well, let me know when you get to ride it here. I'm really excited for your review. And then separately, Morgan texted me, and he basically texted me that face of like, that poor bastard. Like the face he made. Apparently, it's the most boring ride he's ever been on.
It just looks like a Nintendo People Mover. Like, my expectations are set accurately, I feel like.
No, he said it's slower than the People Mover. There's not as much to see. And also, they the Japan version has like 5 animatronics to like distract you. And this one just has Baby Mario. So it's worse than you think.
Josh,
we're talking about the Yoshi's Adventure ride at Nintendo World.
So it basically you're saying it sucks.
Yeah.
No.
That's fine. Yoshi sucks too.
The audacity.
I fucking hate Yoshi.
Oh, I thought you were doing the whole like meow like that thing. This sucked. Okay.
But Josh, good news.
No.
In the first Super Mario World, he does the thing that Ryan's talking about by punching him in the back of the head. So I feel like you'd be on board with that.
Please stop punching my
That
head.
was fine. I liked that. I liked punching Yoshi in the back of the head.
Yoshi and Mario.
Well, maybe if Yoshi wasn't in the middle of
Yoshi!
the goddamn floor.
Yoshi is the Jar Jar Binks of Super Mario.
He's
That's
absolutely not actually.
That is not. That
You
is Toad.
shut your whore mouth.
I would say maybe Toad. Maybe Toad is the Jar Jar Binks of this Mario universe.
The fuck you mean,
Not Yoshi.
maybe?
No, because Toad's likable.
So is Jordan.
Toad is what? No, he's not likable.
Yeah, he is.
Look, this isn't an argument.
You beat me.
Oh, but it is.
No, this is just the automatic gainsaying of you contradicting me.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Okay, we
No,
gotta
it's
stop.
not.
That's a classic, you guys. That me and Josh just ruined. A lot.
No, we didn't.
That's enough out of you. Hey, so I'm just going to end this with, hey, stay tuned for next episode where Morgan will be on here and me and him are going to talk about just all the rides that worked at Epic Universe.
And the ones that didn't.
That's what
Also-
I'm interested in.
I get to ride Guardians of the Galaxy and Tron for the first time.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
How many times have you
Yes.
read in Guardians?
How many times am I going to?
Yeah.
At least one.
Well, let me know what songs you get if you do too.
I don't even know what song. I just know September is one of the options.
If you
So-
get that, you hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
So, like, what's the key code I have to push in to get September?
There's a good joke in here somewhere. Hold on.
It's a Rip Ride Rocket reference.
No, I get it. I understand.
It's the code is 21. It's 921.
Okay, so I think what you have to do is like when you're boarding, you have to whisper to the attendant that the Eternals wasn't that bad, and then you just get September.
No, I slip the attendant a 5 and be like, hey, you got any more of those Switch 2s?
Slip a 5 and say, hopefully Blade can get made now.
This'll help.
Kevin Feige's like, where am I going to find $5?
That's all I need.
That's like 1/1,000,000th of what we made in the box office this week.
Yeah, well, Thunderbolts should have done better. I loved it. I thought it was great. Josh, go watch the Thunderbolts.
I need to, but I'm hopefully this weekend I'm gonna go see Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, I got my ticket for that.
Jordan and Ryan.
That's a
Next week I will be gone, but Book of Mormon the musical is playing in Atlanta at the Fox Theater all next week. I would highly recommend you go see it.
I'd love to.
It's fucking amazing.
I thought this was going to turn into like you were going to invite them along with you, but no, just hey,
No, I'm sending them on a mission. I'm sending them on a mission.
A quest, Josh. Come on.
Whatever.
I would love to.
No, it's Book of Mormon the musical. It's a fucking mission.
Is it a mission impossible?
Stitch and Mission Impossible. I'm seeing Mission Impossible this weekend. I really hope I can see Stitch soon. But I gotta finish the story. I gotta see Mission Impossible and watch Tom Cruise save movies.
I'm gonna watch CGI alien safe movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Did you ever watch?
Stitch?
Did you ever see that '70s show, Jake?
Yeah.
Which episode?
Do you know? Do you know that scene where Red walks into the kitchen and Kitty has their cat on the counter? And he said, "Why is the cat on the counter?" And she said, "He likes to feel tall." There's a picture of Tom Cruise standing on the BFI, like British movie theater, like just standing on top of it somehow, like he got on top. And someone re-edited that image to say, "Why is Mr. Movies on the building?" And she said, "Because he likes to feel tall."
Oh, that's good stuff.
That's great.
Didn't he?
All right, I gotta go.
Yeah, so do I. Hey, stay tuned for the next episode where we review things in the Disaster Hour. Bye. Sold to the highest bidder.
Bye, Jordan.
Bye.
All right, George Scott, let's record.
Second syllable. Bah!
It is sweltering in this room, and I don't know why.
It's probably because you're wearing an additional thing.
My bro?
Your bro.
Your bro.
Which, by the way,
I had
posture
one of those
check and
last
bra
year.
are kind of the same thing. So
It's true. That's what they're for.
I had one last year, and I put it in the console of my fuel truck on my days off, and then it disappeared. Never fucking saw it again.
But the truck just
Straight line.
straight as an arrow.
Just tracked perfectly straight.
You could let go of the wheel, it would just for miles.
Wait, you've seen my fuel truck.
No, I haven't.
It was in Dad's driveway for a little bit. Well, it was broken down.
Oh, his new Jetta?
No, my fucking my helicopter express truck.
Yeah, the one that says Jetta on the side.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does say Jetta. I forgot.
Or Jet A or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It's missing a T,
it's
so it's
still
Jetta.
Yeah, so see, Ryan gets it. All right, I'm going to go because I got to put this together. Because if I don't put this together tonight, we're screwed because I'm leaving.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye.